Stealth, Part 2. Why is it creaking so much? I know it's an oil rig, but... Oh, we're above the sea, that's... No, we're not. Yes, we are? I mean, this looks like something out of an X-Men film, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, we're here. Hop. Right, if ever on this quest there was gonna be epic loot, it clearly isn't here. Oh man, this is such a letdown. And I'm specifically trying not to kill people. Is this evidence? An unfortunate situation.
Technician Shibata, currently posted to Genedine's R&D laboratory. Personal notation. I'd like to go on record about my feelings about Chief Technician Bayu. Though most of my fellow employees feel that he's underqualified and incompetent, I feel that they are underestimating him. I've spoken to Brayson at length, and I find him actually to be a kind and endearing person. I think that living in the shadow of his brother, Administrator Benjamin Bayu, has given him a bad name, and that's a shame. From what I can gather, he was placed in his current position against his own better judgment and asked to do the impossible. It's an unfortunate situation, but I will endeavor to get the rest of the technicians in the department to be more supportive.
Well, that's very good insight. I am pleased that we found that. Now give me everything. Oh, power core status. Cells 1 through 4 are green, maximum capacity. 5 is yellow. 6 is orange. Don't know what they mean, but they're active, but they're clearly not running at max. Grid description. The conduction grid is an electromagnetic absorption system utilizing the shroud suspended above Neon as a lightning conduction array. When a lightning discharge is created between the array and the troposphere, the energy is dispersed. I've only just woken up, alright? This is going to be a rough one. I've not even had coffee yet, it's still brewing. Okay, bear with me. Is dispersed evenly across the system's receptors. It is then transported via conductive conduits into our processing facility, where it passes through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers. This ensures that the incoming energy is equalized from its original positive and negative state. Once the energy is cleaned, it's stored in power storage cells located in the power core, not tower core, the power core of the facility. That's quite interesting, actually. Like, I know this is all theoretical stuff, but it is kind of cool. Plans downloaded. Grid plans are highly classified. As a safety precaution, they're encoded with 512-bit hollow matrix encryption if decryption is required. Oh. Please obtain a cipher from Chief Technician Brayson Bayu at R Station. So we're going to R section next. What did the quest say? Locate Bayu. Yeah, I figured that we'd be coming face to face with Bayu. But that insight, that little data slate recording, kind of confirmed it for me. He's going to be in an office full of people, isn't he? God's sake, why is there toxins in a facility like this? I just think there's random loot generated and thrown in here for no absolute reason. It's just random. It doesn't make sense.
Yes, the one that tasked us with recalibrating the fixed mode reductors instead of inductors.
That's the one. How is it even remotely fair that we're having our work evaluated by that incompetent fool?
Whoa, you should be careful. I'm pretty sure you don't want Administrator Bayou hearing your opinion about his brother.
God, that door was closed. I want to hear what they're saying, game. Can I get underneath them somehow? What I'd love to do is press one of these buttons and kill the power. They are padlocked, which, I mean, it doesn't look like you can actually break the padlock. No. And doing that...
Mr. Harada hasn't visited this facility.
You don't find that strange?
If I sat worried about everything that I thought
Please, Shah, can I have some more?
related to the actual work,
That's all I've got to add. Where am I supposed to be going?
Feel like getting a drink with me at the Astral Lounge after work?
Say yes.
Astral Lounge, huh?
Right, I'm going to save it because I need to do some jumping. And if I trigger a boost pack, it's going to go badly.
Independently wealthy all of a sudden?
How do you not see me sneaking around? You, guy, over there.
You'd think we'd be swimming in credits.
Yeah, too bad all that extra money ends up in the CEO's account. With what I'm making now, I can barely afford a deluxe sleep crate. You know what? Maybe I will have that drink after.
Hey, little buddy. Hey, little buddy. Do I need to pop that vent before we go? Oh, I could have taken the vent. Oh, for Christ's sake. I hate stealth. That looks like the most uncomfortable seat thing ever. Oh, we have to load into a new instance to do the office, do we? Hi. What a lovely office you have here. You gonna say anything? Is that his brother? That can't be his brother. I'll take it, it's valuable. Surely that's not... Oh, nice. Neon Knights. Does he look like his brother? Right, he's just sitting there looking at me like a fucking moron. Decryption routine to obtain the encryption cipher. What? Data packets have been transferred. Please allow approximately 13 to 20 seconds for the data. Cool. Do I care about messages? Oh, we'll have a quick look. I might get a quest. Budget reports, blah blah blah. You spent money, blah blah blah. I don't give a flying crap. Grayson, blah blah blah. Storage 4 offline again, blah blah blah. As per your request, here's the status of our currently active experiments. Failed, total meltdown. Failed. Emergency exit in your office has been completed as per your instructions. Hey! We've got an exit plan. The lift should bring you directly to the surface and can be easily accessed using the standard elevator. The cost has been deducted from your personal account as requested. Ah. Please let me know if you have any issues with the product. Right, we have an exit strategy. And there's a lift right there. Right, are we going to talk to this moron or not? Because he's very unfazed that somebody has snuck into his suit, looking like an assassin.
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt.
Wait, why do you know I'm here? What have I missed? How did you know I was here full stop, let alone for the encryption cipher?
When you access the computer in the power core, it sent a notification to me here. I knew you were coming, I just didn't know when.
There must be a catch.
No catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
You must have a good reason for this.
Oh, don't patronize me. I know I'm no prize winner myself, but at least I don't spend my days trying to screw everyone over. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
How do you know he talks about you behind your back?
One advantage to being perceived as stupid is that no one takes you seriously.
Yeah.
When I walk into a party, I'm instantly the resident social pariah. But my eyes and ears are wide open. I can't tell you the number of times I've overheard that my brother has spread amusing anecdotes about his stupid brother.
You should expose him for everything shady he's done.
That wouldn't do any good. For every scheme he's gotten himself into, he has a bulletproof exit strategy. Man's virtually immortal. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once.
Yeah.
The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
How did you end up working for Genodyne?
As usual, you can thank my dear brother for that. At first, he made me deputy administrator. That went well, until I wouldn't cooperate with Owen Dexler and all of his thugs at Neon Security. Then he had me work with Valentina over at Xenofresh, helping with Aurora distribution. Until she pinned a credit skimming scam on me.
Ah.
And now,
oh, she knew?
Here I am, chief technician at Genodyne, when I don't even know the first thing about electrical engineering.
Why are you and Benjamin at odds with each other so much?
Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch, that's why.
I could kill him.
I should be surprised. When we were younger, we never got along very well. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. We had two different mothers.
Explains it.
Might as well have been from two separate families.
It's quite an age gap.
Well, there's a reason for that. I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress. And I was told she vanished from Neon when I was only 2 years old. Ben's mother, she didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even let me call her mom. I just had to call her Liliana. Can you imagine? And then there's Dad. So buried in the day-to-day operations of Neon, he didn't have time to pay attention to his bastard son.
You ever sought out your birth mother?
Yeah, I've tried, but I always hit a dead end. It's as though she was here one day and suddenly vanished the next.
That's Neon.
And then her existence was erased from everyone's memory. I wouldn't be at all surprised if my father had to kill to avoid public embarrassment. That's the kind of man he was.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Sounds like Benjamin resents you from where you came from.
Yeah, maybe. Or he could just be a first-class asshole who takes after our father.
That too.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do. And it's nice to get this off my chest, but talking about it isn't going to change a thing.
How do we take him down?
That's why I gave you the encryption cipher. Anything I can do to stick it to Ben, that's the real therapy. Feels good to be in control for a change.
Thanks. What was your name? You won't even tell me. Chair. Thanks, Chair. You done good. I already did this. Decryption complete. Perfect. Grayson? You're alright. You got anything good that I can steal? Nothing that I really care about. Okay, bye-bye now. The penthouse. No. Balls. Lobby it is then. And straight into the Astral Lounge. Of course. Return to Estelle. Maybe she ain't gonna be such a bitch this time around. Oh, she got us a room. Interesting. Right, Bethesda, you really need to stop. Oh yeah, she knows I'm a ranger. You really need to stop telling me what's going to happen as I walk into an area. Why is this case still here? Jesus Christ. Well, Estelle doesn't appear to be there, so why have you sent me here? Oh. They do look similar. Am I thinking of somebody else?
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Genodyne's systems.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do. Please, don't insult my intelligence. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Why did you go straight to the fleet? If you know I'm from the fleet, then you know we mean business.
And I'm a businessman, which means I know when to walk away from a deal. You want to know why? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts, how to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business.
That's why you shouldn't interfere.
There. You see? All you know how to do is threaten violence. Exactly my point. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
I don't know. Sweeten the deal.
My dear friend, you couldn't possibly offer me enough money to offset the embarrassment that this has caused. I'm afraid you'll just have to reveal your source.
It was Brayson.
Brayson? Interesting. And here I thought my dear brother was simply a coward. Perhaps I've misjudged Brayson. No matter. I'll deal with him soon enough. So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my...
That's why he won't kill me. Yeah, because if he kills an operative of the fleet, then the fleet could potentially push back. Yeah, that makes sense. He's a wrathful prick, but he's not a massive idiot. And this is the kind of thing that he doesn't know what it is, but this is the kind of thing that the fleet would throw resources at to get back.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
I'll break your nose if you want. Might get you a day off.
Yeah?
We offer a full range of customers and live your best life.
Oh, it's down here now? I mean... Brayson gets burned, whatever he was called. Look, honestly, to have those two brothers fighting, it could be amusing. And I don't care about Neon. I didn't want to burn our contact. I was tempted. I've got no reason to keep her alive. But I don't want to burn the contact. If I can help it.
What if they say no?
So come on in. Enjoy some unique company.
God, I hate Neon so much. I feel like I need a shower every time I'm here.
Velocity's such a grab rush.
Hey,
Can I get you something?
Are you a missile weapons dude? Grace Early. We've met before, right, Grace? What are you doing back here? You want me to move the towels, or are you going to move the towels? Oh, it's not that kind of call. Okay.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astro Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless.
I handled it.
So I've heard. Throwing Brayson under the bus like that. Ouch.
This was for the Crimson Fleet, so it benefits us all.
That might help you sleep at night, but doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
Who do you owe money to?
Well, a business partner of mine named Nix was the author of the virus. Don't know if you know him or not.
We know Nix.
Then there's the folks I paid to keep an eye on Ayumi Komiko, a few of the guards at Generdyne. Like I said, it was a huge job. Honestly, I shouldn't be revealing my sources because that puts you on their radar as well. But hey, you asked.
I'll put in a word with Del.
That's pretty cool of you to offer, but I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme. You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much help. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask. Can you
Move the
cut me
towels?
in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid.
I don't care about money. I could do that.
I appreciate that. I really do. Having each other's back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know? How much are you willing to part with?
I have over $1 million in my credit account. I think I can sling you 9K.
Wow, that's way more than I expected. I had no idea you'd be so generous. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back.
It's a good job I'm a sucker for a pretty
You won't be
face.
hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
So what's next for you, Estelle?
I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning.
Do you believe the legacy really exists?
Now, how did I know you were going to ask me that? Honestly, doesn't matter if I believe that Crix's legacy exists or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that chasing shadows is going to make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean, I'm not going to jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side. He's got it.
Fair. Catch you later.
Just watch your ass. Benny isn't exactly going to be tickled that you've been talking to his brother.
I'll be fine.
Pull up a chair and have a drink.
Oh yeah, she likes me.
Yeah.
Astral Lounge, Euphorica, blah blah blah. This place is where it's at.
You Nix? No, you're the prick.
Aurora, it's a mood.
Had a second to chat? I'm in the market for a job that'll get me out of Neon.
Stealth lasers.
Need some muscle on your crew, I might be your girl.
She has a name as well, though. So do named crew members have quests? How would you make yourself useful?
I think so. I've never been on one before, but I'm a quick learner and I'm trained for combat.
She doesn't have any ship skills.
The space lanes are getting more dangerous every day. It might be nice to have a tough chick around, right?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Damn, I really thought that was my shot.
Yeah, nice try.
Hey there.
I am tempted to find out if we take a load of named non-Constellation crew members, does anything happen? Like, that would be really cool if all these people, like, I'm thinking Mass Effect here. Oh my god, I want a new Mass Effect that feels like the original trilogy. Can we just have how good would Unreal 5, Mass Effect 5... I mean, the problem with Mass Effect is the marketing relied so hard on Shepard that Mass Effect is Shepard. There's like, I've read a lot of the expanded lore, not all of it, probably about 50% of what's out there. It wasn't very good. The first 3 books were fucking awful. And the 4th book I read was full of so many canonical inaccuracies that they clearly didn't know what they were writing. They changed it, but I didn't bother buying the book again. It was just embarrassing. But how good would it be to have a well-written Mass Effect? How good would it be to have a well-written game? Let's put it that way. I love a game like this in the Mass Effect style. First person, action, RPG elements like this. But an actual no, not like this. Basically take Mass Effect 3 but make the story good. Or make the ending good. Yeah, I have a lot of issues with that game. Go watch my playthrough if you want to see what I think of Mass Effect the complete... What was it called? I'm going to have a sleep. No, I should leave. We know what Bale's like. I should leave and then sleep. It's not the complete... Was it the N7? No, N7 edition was the limited edition. Oh god, what was it called? Here's the complete edition. Anyway, we played through the redone trilogy. There's a playlist of all of them. Right. Let's have a quick sleep. I would love a new Gears of War as well, but that would need to be written well. I think 5 has done them some damage. I think that's why they haven't done a 6, because of 5. How much money have we got? Oh, we're still over $1 million, that's fine. Return to the key. That was alright. As far as stealth goes, that one was pretty good. I'm pretty sure I was facing the other way. Key me, baby. You grab jump in very close to the key every time. It is a little frightening. Surely I've earned my status as a non-rook, and I can have a bunk here. If you guys don't give me a bunk, I might... I'm going to get chewed out, aren't I? Yes, I'm on my own.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Someone overcook a potato in a microwave?
Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that?
Yeah.
Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Yes, ma'am.
Are you looking to start something?
I ain't got time for your bullshit. I'll come back and finish you later. But just in case.
Smuggling beats a real job.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right, I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Yo, chill. What's this about defensive batteries?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for, or not?
It's right here.
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
Okay, what's going on?
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
Oh shit. Is this really going to go down how I think it's going to go down? I'd rather stay here and fight.
No. I need you to stay the course and bring that money back to the fleet. Lay it out, Jazz.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring us the cash.
There's got to be a catch.
Of course there's a catch. What, you thought this would be easy?
After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted.
I know.
Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption.
I get it.
Back here right away.
Yeah, you can count on me.
Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
Now we're seeing the real Del. What's your biggest worry regarding the upcoming attack?
The toughest nut to crack is if UC Systef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries and Crix's legacy.
Good to know. Who are those captains you keep mentioning?
You've met some of them already. Matis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp.
I met them all.
They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet, and each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
Interesting. Okay.
Come back with Crix's legacy, or don't come back at all.
Jazz, we gotta do some stuff on the ship.
Those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
How will they... No, I know how it will all help me find... What can you tell me about the batteries?
There are 3 defensive batteries, basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
I feel like there's a mission there. Help me with my ship.
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
So let's do it.
Oh, yeah, nothing like changing it up to make a ship feel new again.
That's not what I'm doing. It's not what I'm doing, and you goddamn know it. Right, equipment. I like that you get extra cool stuff to put on your ship. Reduces EM damage by 50% and increases shield regen by 25%. Wow! I like these. We should have done this faster. The other stuff's on the tail. Let's... Where's the shield? The shield is... Let's have it near the shield so it looks like it's synced into the shield systems. Nice. And I want it on here as well. Come on, where is it? Because if things go down and this all explodes, everybody's dead, and I probably am not getting these. So I want this ship as beefy as possible. I am not changing to it though. I'm sticking with my pirate ship because it is that much quicker.
But you turn against us, and you're dead.
Oh, I could just kill you now. And then we'll see what happens, hey? Akande could have just sent me in, and I could have worked my way through this entire station. Killed everyone. Is she waiting for me? See, I would have had Neva waiting for me. Or on the ship. I would send Neva with me. I suppose you need her for the attack. I would still have sent Neva with me. Sleep when we get in system if we need. I think we're going back to the Vigilance, right? Okay, anybody who is going to play Starfield that hasn't played it yet, I would say, of all of the shipbuilding stuff, if you really want to go down the shipbuilding and have a really good ship for later game stuff with add-ons and things, do the pirate stuff first. Because that's some really cool stuff. You get some nice weapons by, like, hold off on the ranger stuff. The ranger stuff isn't... Yeah, it is Vigilance, right, okay. The ranger stuff is... You don't get... I don't think... You get a nice ship, but you don't get anything that boosts your ship for future. The pirate gives you some really nice equipment at very low cost. But also, the only thing from the Vanguard that I've seen that's worth having is the weapons, the fast-firing weapons. But there is stuff that you can have instead of that. That do more damage, or that fire almost as quick, and things like that, so... Right, Kande.
SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
This has been the exact set of quests to take my mind off wife, though. Because it's really pulled me and got me involved.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Feels like we got maybe one more.
After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
There you are. Where have you been?
What's the emergency?
We're about to pull the trigger on the largest scale operation in UC SysDef history. All of our ships, personnel, and resources have been waiting for your report. Lives are potentially hanging in the balance. So you'll have to forgive me for being so impatient when I ask where the hell you've been.
I've been risking my damn life to bring down the fleet.
Don't mistake what you're doing as some sort of heroic gesture. We're all risking our lives here.
But I'm the one with the gun at my head all day.
About your little foray into Genodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key.
I'm not sure attacking them is the best course of action.
That's the only course of action. There's no scenario here where the fleet will be allowed to continue. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
So hit them
We've
now.
been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crick system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
So no pressure then.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've come this far. We know you've got what it takes to bring the prize home.
Well said, Lieutenant. All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck.
I guess you can hear it. Slightly in his voice. That's the guy that voiced Locke, is the guy that voices him. Whatever.
It's time to dig deep and get the job done.
Back in basic training, I had the record for fleet kills.
It's time to pick a side, isn't it? Although I have this odd feeling that Crix is going to be there somewhere. We're going to meet Crix. Or we'll find his body or something. Oh, why are they all so close to each other? Jesus fucking Christ. That isn't a big ship, actually, is it? I wouldn't be that worried by it. It might have good shields, but... I guess this is it. And we're going to jump in, and completely not related to the mission, there's going to be Starborn.